Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we will be cooking a mole. So this is the mole that I made. It's chicken, rice, and mole. It's actually a family recipe. So yeah, you guys are gonna get the inside scoop as to how we make this delicious dish, mole. So if you guys enjoy these cooking videos, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys recreate this recipe and let me know what you guys think. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Let's get started with this video. For this recipe, you will need 1 jar of Doña Maria mole. You will need onion, some green tomatoes, some chocolate abuelita, garlic, almonds, some nuts of your choice, sesame seeds, and ground cinnamon. You'll also need some chile cascavel, chile ancho, and toasted bread, preferably bolillo. So I added some cascavel, some chile ancho, some tomato, and some green tomatoes in there. So when you put these chiles to boil, you're going to take off the stems off of the chiles and you're going to put them in water. You're going to get about 5 chile anchos and around 5 chiles cascabeles. You're going to grab about around 10 green tomatoes and 2 tomatoes, and you're going to put those to boil. You're also going to put the almonds and your nuts and the sesame seeds on a comal, and you're going to toast them. You're going to toast them a little. While you have your almonds and your nuts toasting, you're going to want to toast the bread. I forgot to mention, you'll also need some clavos and peppers. Once your chiles are boiling, they're ready to be turned off and put in the blender. So I'm going to go ahead and put the peppers and the garlic and open up this can of Doña Maria mole, and I'm going to add all that into the blender. In order to open this jar, you're going to have to select where the 3 dots are, and you're going to slip either a knife or a fork or whatever and lift up the lid. That way it's easier. I'm going to put about half an onion into the blender. I'll also add just half a tablet of chocolate abuelita. I'm also going to add the toasted bread into the blender along with the almonds and the nuts. Pretty much the bread is to thicken the sauce, because sometimes it stays a little watery, so this gives it a thicker consistency. Make sure you put in all the nuts and sesame seeds. I will also be adding the chicken broth to blend all the ingredients together. I'm just going to add about a cup, 2 cups about a cup. It all depends. Just blend little by little and you'll see whether you want it thicker or more liquidy. Here I had to add a little more chicken broth because it wasn't blending correctly. Now I'm going to strain the mole mixture. That way I don't get any clumps from the bread or the seeds. And just continue to do this until you're done. Now to do the second half of the mixture, I'm going to add whatever I boiled, all the chiles, the tomatoes, the green tomatoes. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in the blender with a little bit of more chicken broth. That way I can mix it into the mole mixture. Because it's the only way I know how to measure salt. Once I get the chile and tomatoes blended, I'm going to add that to my mole mixture. And I'm going to strain it too. Once I have everything blended, I will mix it in together and it starts to get the color that I'm wanting and the consistency that I like. In a deep pot, I'm going to add oil, about I'd say half a cup of oil, and I'm going to add them in little by little. The trick here is for you to fry it. So you're going to have to keep mixing and mixing and mixing and adding little by little because you want to fry this. This is where it gets its flavor from. So you have to be extra careful that this does not jump out at you. You're going to continue to add and mix at the same time so that way it does not burn. So you're going to have to lower your heat a little, but not too much. So put it like in medium heat. That way it can reach a boil while you're adding this. I almost forgot to add the cinnamon. So add a little bit of cinnamon to your mole and mix, mix, mix. Don't forget your Spanish rice. That way you can accompany it with your mole and your boiled chicken. Now to serve the plate, I'm going to add a tiny bit of rice on my plate. And then I'm going to add some mole. And I like adding it on my rice and on my chicken. You know, you can just go all crazy and actually fill up the whole plate with mole. But for presentation, You add it on your chicken and your rice. And there you have it. There's your pollo con arroz y mole. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.